What does the Spanish Grand Prix have in store for us today, I wonder? I hope we see some tight wheel-to-wheel action down the main straight, circa Mansell and Senna way back in '91, or maybe we'll have a more strategic race here on a track where overtaking can be difficult. The Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya then, a high-speed 2.89-mile circuit which demands an efficient downforce package and bravery on the part of the driver, especially through the blind right of turn 9, which we might just see taken flat this weekend. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Now, let's start with the obvious topic, Devon Butler. As with all the drivers at this level, they have a lot of ambition, but Formula One's a daunting step up from any other series, so expectations are high right from the start.
And this is something that has ended the career of many a young driver, as that leap up to Formula One proves to be too much. But luckily in this case, I'd say they're doing a good, solid job, and the risk the team took in signing them is definitely starting to pay off.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Devon Butler will lead us away from pole position, with Lucas Weber alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Thomas, Max Verstappen and Vettel, Sainz, Perez, Norris and Kevin Magnussen, Ricciardo, Grosjean, Lance Stroll and Kvyat, Hülkenberg, Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi and Pierre Gasly. Kubica and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race. Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Full course caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Sebastian's in for his stop. harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment. It seems they fixed whatever the problem was. We're coming back up to speed. Gap to car in front is 2.4 seconds. Gap to teammate behind is 8.3 seconds. This lap, so push now. Complete, go now. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment. position. You're in 4th position. Perez ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 2.6 seconds. They're on. Right, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Try and drive around it. We'll just have to hope for the best. Remember that you have a lot of torque in these power units, so you should be able to stay in higher gears for a lot of the lap. Sebastian is in the pits. We're looking at some gearbox wear. Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum. Leading our teammate by 4.0 seconds. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy. This is your final lap of the race. Nice work, you did well today. I think the boss will be happy with that one.
Red Bull pulling out all the stops today. What a great win. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. So, let's review the drivers' standings. Thomas increases their championship lead. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, you've put me in a bit of a tight spot today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly. He kept a cool head under pressure and made the most of some difficult circumstances.
Let's move on to the constructors. Ferrari continued to extend the gap at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.